Hello there. I have for sale an Electra Steam LB 60 steam generator. And this particular model comes with the spray wand and is actually can be used like a power washer. And it works great. It is 3-phase, 480 volt. It's rated at 60 kilowatts. In this video, you're going to see this machine in action. I took it to a friend of mine. We don't have 3-phase here, and I took it to a friend of mine who is a farmer. He had 3-phase power at his bins, and we hooked it up and tried it out. And he had an old, as you'll see, he had an old Minneapolis Moline G1000 that was just as greasy as could be. And we had a lot of fun. We took this thing, and it took me a little while to get it figured out and to get the steam and water adjusted right. But boy, when we did, it just flat, just peeled the grease right off of that tractor. It's really amazing how awesome this thing works. I've had a lot of hot steam or hot water power washers through the years, and none of them have ever done anything like what this one will do. It's always a little frustrating because they do work great, but man, they're just continuously leaves a film. You just can't seem to get all the grease off the tractor. I'm telling you right now, when you get done with this thing on a piece of equipment, it is ready for paint. And on the cast anyway, of course not on sheet metal, but man, it is an amazing piece of equipment. It is just boiling water that comes out of this thing and continuous supply. This one does come with a soap or chemical dispensing unit. From what I understand, you can use it for soap. But a lot of times it was used for different chemicals for different preparations of metal. Phosphate, I believe, is one of them. But you can do chemical treatments to metal. This particular machine was used to treat metal before powder coating. Of course, when you powder coat, man, you can't have any grease whatsoever, any oil on your metal. And this thing was used to prep the metal so that it was ready for powder coating. Now down here, this is something I've identified. This right here originally should have been a piece of glass, and it was a sight glass to be able to see the amount of water in the tank. These here are just shut-off valves, so you could shut the water off to the tube to replace it, because the manual says that you're supposed to replace that piece of glass every 6 months, and I can see why somebody just put a piece of copper in there. That's kind of crazy. And you can tell when the tank is full of water because the pump stops pumping. Anyway, man, it like I said, it's just an incredible machine. This is the control valve for the wand. This is to control the amount of chemical that's coming out of the siphon tube in your tank. These valves here control the amount of water versus the amount of steam that comes out of the wand. And we discovered we turned the water all the way on, and we still weren't getting water out of the wand. And we finally discovered that you have to turn down the steam pressure. The amount of pressure that the steam was putting out, the steam side, was so much so that it was preventing the water from coming out. So once we turned the steam pressure down, the water was able to come out. And man, what a difference that made in how this machine worked. But through research, I understand that this machine is used, or was used a lot in the food service industry for large pieces of equipment, for sterilization, for cleaning, and different applications like this. But I have not seen one yet that has the wand on it that you can actually use just to clean and just take a piece of equipment and clean it. So this machine is ready for service. All you got to do is take it hook it up to a water supply. We just had it hooked up to a garden hose. That worked great. And then hook up your power. And you need to hook up a drain. They do recommend in the book that every so often you open it up while it's hot and blow the water out to keep from building up calcium and stuff in the tank. So anyway, it's good to go. Just give me let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to answer them for you. If you want other pictures, other video, I doubt I will shoot any more video of it working, because it's just a lot of trouble to take it and got to load it up, haul it out, hook it up, and all that. And I think there's plenty of video to really be able to see how it works. So anyway, thanks for looking, and let me know if you're interested.